be living in Spain. Now, from our last video, we arrived a week just before Christmas. We was in rented accommodation. We booked for 3 months because we thought maybe it'd take 3 to 4 months maybe to find a new home. Booked up with 3 agents to look around at property in the Camposol area. So 2 of them were shut for the Christmas period and 1 was open. So we went out with the first one, looked at 3 or 4 properties in different sectors, and it was getting into the afternoon, and that's it. We saw this property, we just fell in love with it. It was on top of a hill, fantastic views looking over Camposol and the area itself. So this is the part that I'll be walking Bonnie in. This is called Central Park. We're in Sector A, right next opposite the shops, only a short distance away from the doctors, restaurants around there. I mean, we don't even need the car really, but we obviously do because we're still quite young. Just go for it then. So we found the house, we paid a deposit, we got ourselves a Spanish bank, got ourselves a pay-as-you-go Spanish phone. We still haven't got our NIE, I think it's called. This is like an ID thing, that's still in the process of being sorted. Sorted ourselves out of a money transfer company. That took quite a while to sort out because most of them obviously wanted a permanent address that we didn't have. I'm sure we're not the only people who have this problem, so that took a while to sort out, that did. And once that was all agreed, we've been transferring money from our bank, our English bank, into our money transfer company. At the moment, yeah, things are cheap. Diesel's really cheap here, a lot cheaper. I think we're paying probably about 80 pence, whereas I think when I left the UK it was just under £1 when I was leaving. Food, yeah, food's a lot cheaper. Fruit and veg that we get is local based, so that's probably why that's cheaper. The meat, especially the pork, this is a big pig area, so the bacon's really cheap here. Yeah, no problem. Water, we can drink the water from the tap. We're right next to the shops here. We can get virtually anything that we need. Butter, in a sense, when we sit down in the evening watch English TV, it's not a lot of difference really. Anything that's obviously different is when we go out driving on alongside the road and everything's in Spanish obviously. And I mean the other main thing is the weather. I mean today it's supposed to be cloudy. I don't know if you can see, but to me it doesn't look very cloudy, does it? So until next time, keep watching. I've lived in Spain now for just over 10 years. And to be quite honest, it's been quite a journey with the YouTube channel. So when I arrived here in Spain in 2015, I had another YouTube channel, which was named Shaun Matthews Photography. But I did notice within a year, because the channel itself was a bit of a mixture really, it's a bit about photography, going out to visit places, and also my main passion was drones. But what I did notice is more people were interested in about me living here in Spain, or what's Spain like. So that's when I changed the channel to Expat and Mazarron. And to be quite honest, it really worked. The views were coming in more, I was getting more subscribers. And I had a lot of passion then, guys. I went out where I live on Camposol, and I was shown what Camposol was like, because it's such a big place. And also the surrounding area in the Murcia region. Going out walking, driving in the car. I did so many things. So the Camposol explorers are out today. It's December. It's freezing. Yeah, wishing they ain't come out now. I'm just going to turn the camera around because some of them obviously have not. Yeah, see, look, some of them are in their shorts.
When Shaun said he's going to take me to the restaurant, I didn't think he'd mean an abandoned restaurant.
This is what you call McDonald's in the old days. Just a quick video. I did this place. This is my abandoned properties. This is an abandoned hotel. Well over. So the three amigos are back out again. You got Jackie in the background there, and I got Antonio that keeps, he's behind me. Anyway, we're all at the Hacienda de Alimo. Now I don't know if I pronounced that right. Probably haven't. I'm still getting the hang of this Spanish thing. Anyway, this is a massive urbanisation. Well, another place in the sun. Today we're on Camposol. I'll just give you a little bit of information. And recently I've managed to get over 17,000 subscribers, which I'm so grateful for, guys, because, you know, I wasn't expecting that. And I think when I started this out, it wasn't about building the channel as such. It was just going out, because I think the main thing when you're doing YouTube videos, you got to enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy it, it becomes then a bit of a pressure. But I was really enjoying it. And I think the main thing that built the channel, especially the Expat and Mazarron, was more to do with the properties. But unfortunately, like all things, the estate agents that I were using, they were doing their own thing. I become sort of what you call unemployed. And because I wasn't doing the property videos, I did start to notice that things were dropping off a bit. I wasn't getting so much views. I mean, I was still doing the other ones, or the abandoned properties, places to visit, but they weren't really getting the views. And unfortunately with YouTube, is when you start to not get so many views, guys, they go elsewhere. And another thing I noticed, that when I first arrived here in Spain, I think there was just two other channels, Spain Speaks. I can't think of the other channel, but he was a guy that was based in Madrid. Very good channel, I must say. And now, there's loads of them. And to be honest, most of them are really good channels. I do watch quite a few of them. I'm not going to list them here, because I know you lot out there watch them anyway. But I think because my property thing had dropped off, I was finding it hard. And I think it's when you're finding it hard, what I've done is I've made two other channels. Because I'm starting to get, it's taken me 10 years now to get used to this, how this YouTube thing works. Because I just did it for enjoyment, really. I mean, I do enjoy going out making videos. But I did start to get the hang of it, because I was still mixing in a bit of Mazarrón stuff. And I was doing other things, and I think you can have too much going on the channel. So this is why I made two other channels, and they're doing quite well at the moment. One of them is really about me and Jan, and about Spanish life, really. Because Spain's a big country, and it's very hard just talking about one area. You've got to talk about all of it. Well, most of it anyway. So I called that channel Retiring to Spain. So please check it out. And what that's mainly about is me chatting to people, and also just everyday life here in Spain. And my main passion, when I first come out here, when I had the channel called Shaun Matthews Photography, was my drones. And I've called that channel Shaun the Drone. And that's doing well. And to be honest, that's my main channel now. But guys, that's not saying I'm giving up on Expat and Mazarron. No, no way. I'm still keeping the Expat and Mazarron, because I've still got a great following, and I must appreciate those people that tune into me on a Sunday evening to watch my live show. But I am going to change things, guys. So the Expat and Mazarron is still staying. But what you will notice, and you probably already noticed it anyway, I'm not putting up as much stuff as I used to, but the live show that I used to do on a Sunday is coming back. It's not coming back at the moment, but I'll let you all know when it does come back. But I'm going to make it a bit shorter. I'm going to keep it down to a half an hour. I think half an hour is enough. But also, if you remember, I used to do the free sticker or the free magnet Sunday as well. I'm going to combine that with my live show. But I'll tell you more about that later on in the year. Another thing I will be doing, still be doing the Camposol updates. I think a lot of people interested in that. See what's going on at the moment around Camposol. And the other thing is I haven't done a revisit to the golf resorts in the Murcia region. Since COVID, everything went pants, didn't it? And it went pants everywhere. And I think over the past year, lots going on, a lot of buildings going on now, guys. And these golf resorts, a lot of money has been thrown at them. Some are really pants still, even though they still portray themselves as a golf resort. And funny enough, I did a lot of research into this. And some of those golf resorts, well, not even really golf resorts as such. It's an estate agent thing. So I will be going back. I will be being a bit more harsher on these golf complexes, I should say. So look forward to that. Yeah, and that's about it, really. But I want to thank all my supporters, the ones that do contact me and say, Shaun, how are you doing? I've got a bit of a, as you can see today, it's only 11. Only 11 here today in Spain. Now, thankfully at the moment, the sun's popping out. I mean, we are talking of January the 21st. So it is a lovely day, but it's not as warm as I like it to be. But anyway, I'm not going on about it. I just want to make it quite clear first, Expat and Mazarron is still going to be here. Not giving up, so don't all leave me. But please check out the other two channels, that's for sure. Yeah, I just wanted to give you an update because I think it's only fair that I'll let you know what's going on. But anyway, thank you much for watching. I most appreciate everybody that always gives me a comment. That is most appreciated. So, I'll see you soon.